3P is dead, if that wasn't clear.
So, PETA responded to Mario Kart. So, you probably know the cow. At this moment, you may be sick and tired of seeing the cow. However, PETA actually quite likes the cow. Apart from one thing, the nose ring. They seriously want to remove the cow's bling. On a serious note, they say this because apparently the nose ring causes pain and discomfort for the cow, which frankly is the funniest thing to complain about the video game cow for, especially since the same game it's in features cannibalism, things that will cause way more pain and discomfort. And whatever this is, trust me, there are way more ways we can put this cow in pain and discomfort, so the nose ring is the least of their worries. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but fine, I'll give this the attention she wants. So basically, this YouTuber, whose name I'm not even gonna try and pronounce, made a video about me 2 weeks ago about a video I made about her who knows how long ago, because I said that, you know, saying that someone's brother should burn in hell is not a very nice thing. If you want to know everything I said, just watch my video on it. She tried to claim that I was defaming her character, and that video was so piss poor that I didn't even bother talking about it. But now she's returned with a diss track. And this is just beyond sad and pathetic. In this video, you literally say you're gonna break my jaw. I'm 17. And you say you're 19, but whether you're 19 or 78, this is not acceptable. So please, with all due respect, shut your goofy up. It seems that the phrase, "please note that there won't be any mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during this presentation," has turned into a bit of a meme. People are still referencing it today, which is funny considering that it's out. I have it, I can confirm. And frankly, the meme's still going strong. For the announcement for the Kirby Air Riders Direct on the 19th, there are still memes referencing this. This meme will be generational. Nintendo fans will be talking about this long after the Switch 3's release. Which, you know, in that case, perfect. The Kirby Air Riders Direct was absolute peak cinema, and we all knew it would be. Sakurai can do no wrong. Now, as much as I love Kirby, because I already had Mario Kart World and I actually like Mario Kart World, I didn't think it was necessary for me to get another racing game, but god damn it, the man sold me. And it's pretty funny, as the entire Direct was basically Sakurai explaining what Kirby Air Ride is, and then explaining why this one is better. And yeah, there's not much argument, this one is better. There's just so much stuff, but it keeps the same vibe as the original. Like, this game feels like if that game was made today. And considering we're still getting Star-Crossed Worlds very soon, Kirby fans are eating good, and Hollow Knight fans are still in shambles. Why does the Switch 2 have so many racing games? There's Mario Kart World, which, I mean, I like it. Fast Fusion, which, does anyone actually know this game? Kirby Air Riders, which is peak. And Sonic Cross Worlds, featuring Hatsune Miku and Minecraft Steve. That's 4 racing games, and I'm sure that's not even all of them. And considering that they all seem pretty good, I feel like game developers need to take a break for at least 3 years before making another racing game. And that's not even mentioning the fact that you can already play the Switch 1 racing games because the Switch 2's backwards compatible. Like, genuine question, do y'all really like racing games that much? Hollow Knight Silksong finally has a release date. There's also some other cool games I want to talk about, but I mean Silksong. First we got Bubsy 4D. I mean, who invited this guy? Yeah, Bubsy's back, and now he's a middle-aged man with PTSD. but frankly, this game actually looks awesome, and it's being made by Fabraz, the same people who made Demon Turf. And I really like that game, so I have high hopes. There's also Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and I know people are sick and tired of every DC game being a Batman game, but this seems like an absolute love letter to Batman fans, so I don't think they'll mind. There's Kirby Air Riders, which I already talked about, but none of this stuff matters. Silksong is real. And to believe that it's coming out on September 4th, that's 14 days! For a game this anticipated, that's practically a shadow drop. But I also love how they didn't specify what year it is, which got some fans acting like this. This is what 5 years and endless rumors does to a fan base. And now they're calling Batman woke. So if you don't know, a new LEGO Batman game has been announced and it looks pretty good. Unless you're a grifter. Yeah, they're trying to call this game woke because it has the rainbow suit. The thing that was in the last game. You know, this is how I know y'all are frauds. And, well, I don't want to sound like I'm going against this because I'm queer myself, but remember when rainbows could just mean rainbows? Like, it got so bad that we got people like geeks and gamers defending it. Like, I don't want you on our side. But you want to know what's even funnier? They're complaining about this, but you know what they're not complaining about? This. May I repeat myself? These people are frauds. So Superman just made over $600 million. And grifters don't like that. I just really hate the times that we are in, where it seems like everything these grifters hate, which seem to be everything, needs to fail just so it can boost their ego. These people right here were essentially wanting Superman to fail and not make over 600 million, and now that it has, how much are you willing to bet that they're either never gonna mention it again or start kissing its butt? And in that same clip, they're talking about Supergirl and saying if the budget isn't 100 million, that it's gonna fail.
If the budget is more than 100 million, that movie is fucking fun.
Mate, the movie's not coming out for a long time. Why are you already wanting it to fail? And it's not even just that. People also want to use how much money something makes as a statement on whether it's good or not. Recently, I found this video talking about how the Switch 2 sales are not impressive when, first of all, that's cap. It's the best-selling console in history. And second of all, the damn thing hasn't been out for 4 months. Frankly, that's what I blame for everything failing. Not because everything is bad, but because we are told everything is bad, and that everything we dislike must fail.
Driving in my car right after a beer. Hey, that bomb is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles an hour. Little do you know, I filled up on gas. I'm a kid, you're about to make an ass. Pulverize this fog with my fucking truck. It seems you're out of luck.
Oh god, it's 2022 all over again. Remember back when TikTok was just filled with a bunch of, inappropriate stuff? Well, it's back again. Because the moderation team ain't got no eyes. And unlike last time where it was basically just a bunch of half-naked women, this time it's just straight up corn. There's stuff like this which just, don't ask what that smiley face is looking at. Stuff like this which is like, Roblox is never beating the Predator allegations. At this point, they're not even allegations, they're just facts. This right here, which I can't even show, would make my friend cry. And that's nowhere near all of it. It's kind of funny, considering that we're living in the day of age where everything is being done to quote-unquote protect the children. So how is this stuff still allowed? I feel like some of the recent comments on my videos have been, dare I say, transphobic. It started with a video I uploaded the other day of just a Mario Kart clip which I found funny, and then this person decided to comment on it. I don't know exactly why they found it necessary to comment on it, but apparently they did. And they weren't even the only ones. I just don't get it. But joke's on you people. You leaving comments, whether it's negative or positive, pushes my video into the algorithm. Perhaps that's why it's the most viewed video out of my daily uploads. Anyway, I do not care about your opinion, and just to spite you, I made a new profile picture that's even more in your face. I was due a new one anyway. Also, shout out to this guy.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to
I got pregnant by my horse at 40, but what happened next ruined my life forever.
Say this is cat. Say this is a fib. Say this is fiction. Are you for real? I swear to God, if this isn't some like S-tier rage bait, then I've genuinely lost all hope for humanity. And like, this is TikTok, the same platform that allows just straight up porn. I lose hope for humanity every minute I'm on this app. So the fact that this genuinely shocked me, frankly, is kind of impressive. I have no idea what the TikTok moderation team is smoking, but like, they gotta lock the hell in. Some of the worst kinds of people are people who spoil video games, but the absolute worst kind of people are people who spoil video games before they even release. By the time I'm recording this, Kirby Star-Crossed Worlds comes out tomorrow, and I am very excited. But literally, I've been spoiled twice already by thumbnails. I haven't even been watching any Kirby content. Would it seriously hurt y'all that much to add a spoiler warning? Camman18, I have a dare for you. You know how you use this specific song for a lot of your videos? I mean, it's alright, I guess. However, what you may not know is that there's actually a remix of this song in Donkey Kong Bonanza. And it sounds a bit like... I dare you to use this song in one of your videos. Gay! You Deltarune fans are gay! Or pan or bi, or whatever. I see so many people sexualize and simp over Rousey, it's insane. And it's incredibly funny, because a lot of people call Rousey a minor, though it's not confirmed what his actual age is. However, none of this matters because, unaware to seemingly all of you, Rousey is a boy. Could he be a femboy? Maybe, possibly, but that doesn't matter. This is a boy. You are sexualizing a boy. You are simping for a boy. Therefore, you Deltarune fans are gay. I don't think you women are safe. You really want me to talk about these people? Fine. These people are racist and bigoted. And it doesn't take Einstein to know why. They have such a pure hatred of women, black people, basically any minority you can think of. And of course, this stuff attracts people who for some reason actually agree with them. Now, of course, we can just chalk this up to them being grifters, but sometimes you genuinely have to wonder if these people are actually delusional enough to take what they're saying seriously. I mean, I swear to God, listen to what this motherfucker is saying.
When it comes to transgenders, and that is 40%. 40% of them be killing themselves.
And you wonder why!